What I'm saying is, thank you for recognizing us. That we're still people too. It's all about God's love. And you people show us love, and that keeps my faith strong. It's a privilege to be recognized by people like you.
Thank you.
Who recognize us.
Yeah, thank you.
Wonderful to find kind people, Christian people who are actually living the Christian ethic.
So a normal Monday night for Streets of Hope is we'll meet on the sidewalk on the corner of 15th and G, outside the Smart and Final parking lot in downtown San Diego at around 6 p.m. Conrad will come bring the food from the food bank. We'll set up the table and start making some sandwiches. Another group will be making the sandwich bags, putting in the water, the fruits, the snacks, and whatever else we have. And when we're all done at around 7 p.m., we'll circle up, do a little icebreaker, talk about any events that are coming up, and then we'll pray out, and we'll split up into about 3 or 4 different groups and just go in different directions in downtown San Diego, passing out the bags, talking to our homeless friends out there, praying, and just hanging out with them for a good hour. Then about 8 p.m., we'll meet back up. We'll talk about how the night went, talk about how we can meet any needs for any specific individuals. We'll pray out and do it all again the following Monday.
So what I love about Streets of Hope and what we try to emphasize is that we want to make sure that we're conveying a genuine care about people, about their stories, and about just their well-being as a whole person. We're not here to just give a bag and stamp a prayer on somebody and try to shove the gospel down their throat. We're trying to show and love them the way that Jesus did, to spend time with them and wanting to just be in their mess, like in the midst of it. And I love that. I love that we're not trying to fix people's problems right away, but we're trying to just live life with them and to love them in the midst of where they're at. You love to make friends. Yeah, I'm so glad we're friends. Anything else?
And I also like Barbie.
That's why. Some nights feel like teaching, and some feel like, I love it.
Yeah, it was good.
The Street of Hope Ministry, I had known them almost 2 years, and they helped me a lot. Whether I need something like a blanket or a tent, they provided me for me all the time. Or I need a bus pass, so sometimes, they help me provide to help me get a job. But I'm very thankful for their services and for the time they come out making sandwiches for everybody, including me, living on the streets of San Diego. Take their time. I'm so thankful and blessed for everybody that from the ministry.
Full plug for these motto cheers. The guy can lead a Bible study like nobody else can. Yeah. And I met my beautiful wife at a Bible study that you were leading.
So the Streets of Hope San Diego started off as just a couple of friends making sandwiches on the back of our cars. So we've been really able to go from maybe feeding 10 people a night on a Monday to feeding over 100 homeless people every Monday night. Sometimes we reach in a year close to 10,000 meals a year with our special events and regular Monday night events. Enter into their space. We ask if we can talk to them. Sometimes we ask if we can pray for them. We ask them if they have special needs. So one of the ways that we're different is that you actually get to go experience what their life is like in their realm on the streets.
Get with the group leaders. Some of us are going to go on this way and that way. Our goal is to have great conversation with people. Our goal is not to pass out bags of food.
Right.
Our goal, now the bag of food is an icebreaker. And you can just ask someone, how you doing tonight? Hey, what is one thing, if you're a Christian, one thing I could pray for you for? You know, they might open up and tell you. Try to have a conversation. We're not here just to be like, hey, I feel better about myself. We're trying to let people know that they're loved and cared for in a way.
So one great thing about the Streets of Hope is we're 100% volunteer force. There's no paid staff. Of course, we are a true 501c3, but the fact that it's a paid, non-paid staff is everyone brings their own talent and wisdom and their own ideas into the organization.
And just keep building this ministry up and blessing it. Thank you for everyone here that's given in some way their time, donations, and it's amazing, Jesus. Be with us deeper in this week and help us, the volunteers, to draw even closer to you too, God, as we learn what it is you want us to do in our lives in the last few thousand days that we have here to honor you. We love you. We praise you in your Son's name.
Well, I had been homeless for about 9 months, literally on the sidewalks of downtown San Diego. And I ran across 3 angels, or what seemed to be angels, from Streets of Hope. And they turned out to be just wonderful people. They truly are God-loving, God-fearing people, and they're extremely generous to a fault.
It was cold, wet, dripping. I mean, I had no tents, no protection of any sort, and I was literally shaking like a leaf for hours, literally. And, you know, up come 3 angels coming up to me, praying for me and whatever. And, you know, I think, you know, prison was really hard, but I think maybe being homeless for over 9 months on this concrete of downtown San Diego, I think that might be even tougher. I can't thank you guys enough, you ladies and gentlemen enough, because, you know, without it, I don't know if I could have made it. And I know for sure, without God, I wouldn't have gotten through the prison experience or the homeless experience. No way.
The favorite part about Street of Hope is the amazing people that comes there. You see the willingness, the love, the passion to go out and meet these less unfortunate people in San Diego, be friends to them, sink their interest, love. That's the favorite part of Street of Hope I love.
Carter, how'd the night go tonight?
Went excellent.
Excellent.
Great night. Great people.
We all love each other. It's really, you know what's really cool, and I tell this to a lot of people, is that this is probably the most diverse group of people that I do ministry with or that I do work with. The group of people that serve on Streets of Hope are amazing. We all come from different walks of life, different backgrounds, different cultures, different families and church families, and I love being able to, when homeless friends of ours ask, like, what church do you represent? I love being able to say, we represent so many churches in San Diego, and we're just here representing the hands and feet of Jesus. So it's such an honor to work with such a diverse group of people, and it's fun, and it's always different every night. You never know who's going to show up and what the night's going to look like, but you can always trust that people are here because they're passionate about serving the homeless, and it's been cool to be tied together by that common bond.
Remember, Smart Final really wants us to make sure we're clean. We cleaned up really well.
First time I met Streets of Hope's people was about 2 years ago. Coming Monday nights, they come and they bring sandwiches and goodie bags with delectable treats and whatnot, and they come and visit the homeless community. And out of that experience, I have quite a number of friends for life now. They've done some very, very special things for me, and I would have to say that the folks involved with this charity are probably my fondest memories of that part of my life. That's what I would have to say about Streets of Hope. It's an incredible, dynamic, diverse group of fun people that actually do some good out there. And they're pet friendly.
Since it was your guys' first night, anything you guys want to share with your experience?
It's really sweet that you guys open up that space to do that, because you really see them light up, you know? It's not the food, they don't even care when they have it in their hands, they're not excited to do it, they just can't wait to tell you guys about their lives. And for like this moment at the end of the day, I think that's good.
One of the best moments I had with cutting hair was when I met a girl named Michelle. And Michelle is a mom here. She has a young son named Santos. And when I was cutting her hair, she was just crying to me because Santos was turning 8. And this was last year. He was turning 8 and he had never had a birthday party before. So she was crying because she couldn't give him one. So I told her, you know, why don't we just figure out if I just post it online, see if anybody can help donate towards that. And what happened was we ended up raising enough money to have a big giant party at Chuck E. Cheese for him. Invited so many kids, so all these kids and all these presents, he has so many presents, and the whole party was paid off by the donations of people.
Okay, are you gonna? 1, 2, 3. Surprise!
And because of that, since then, Santos and Michelle have really been walking with Jesus, and they've really been like showing up and going to church and just making their life better. And we pretty much helped them feel like they're noticed, so they started to have more confidence in themselves, and they just started to do more things for the community as well. So now Santos and Michelle are actually out with us, serving with us all the time.
They showed him love on his first birthday party ever in his whole entire life, which was amazing. We cried and we laughed at the same time. That it was so wonderful. Streets of Hope is just so awesome. We met so many people. They had been in contact with us ever since we met them for a whole year. Now we're able to come out and join them and volunteer and just show so much love that they showed us. We get to show others, and then it touches other people out here on the streets. And I see a lot of them coming to volunteer, and I just love it because they show so much love.
My birthday party was good because on Chuck E. Cheese I had my blindfold on, and I never know that they had Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday party, and I was so surprised I did not know. And on my next birthday, we went to eat ice cream, and I had lots of presents. I had lots of fun.
Watch out, it's turning down.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Make a wish. Make a wish.
Because it makes these people feel so loved, that they know that somebody that cares about them and loves them so much, and comes to repeatedly come out here week after week, just coming out here just to love on them and just give them food and just show them love and call them by their name. Now I know God is real. God is awesome. He shows so much to us. It's just, I want to cry, but you know what? That's just out of love.
So I think Streets of Hope is really about purpose and confidence in ourselves for the people that are serving and the people who are being served.
By being consistent every Monday and coming the same routes and seeing the same people, that's how we're able to build some lasting relationships out there.
But I will say, I don't think anything, for me personally, I can speak, takes you to the next level than actually serving the way God wants you to serve. That's where it all comes together.
So I'm pleading on behalf of Street of Hope, if you have a God heart, to come and join us so that we can make Street of Hope successful by donating through the website or in person.